Yo, what's going on, guys? This is SJH, and I'm going to be showing you my predictions for the Everton players in the next FIFA Ultimate Team. So as you can see, there's Howard here, from his normal card, which is 81. He's 82 here, as I've upped his stat by 1 because he's been phenomenal for Everton this season, and he's really played fantastically. He's let in a few stupid goals, but he does pull off some fantastic saves for the Blues, and he's been with him for some good years now, and he's 35 years old when this card comes out. And I think he's going to progress as a great Everton goalkeeper. Obviously, Everton will need a new goalkeeper soon, but hopefully it's not Joel Robles, because he's not the best goalkeeper you're going to get. So we'll go from left to right. We'll start with Baines. He's an 85 rated for me. He's better than Cole. He's better than Evra. He's even better than Marcelo, really. He's one of the best left backs in the Premier League, if not the best. All of his stats are 70 plus anyway, which is fantastic for a defender. And basically, he's an all-round player. You need him in your squad. And luckily enough, Everton do have that power when he's got Pina, especially with him. But yeah, he deserves this card. Great free kick taker, and there's nothing no one can complain about it with this card because he deserves it. So we'll go to John Stones now. Now, Stones has played a big part in Everton's race for the Champions League this season. So he's had some great performances, he's had stitches in his head. He's really done great for the Blues, and it was a great buy by David Moyes, to say so myself. But he did buy him for $3 million from Barnsley, and it was a good deal because he's really been helping us out. And whilst Jagielka has been injured, he's took the role, and he's only had one bad game for me, which is the Liverpool game, which he can't take full blame for. I'd blame Alcaraz for it all. Well, he's not in this video today. Nos Gibson, Osman, and a few others. Loan signings out here either because they're not with Everton next season. So yeah, I think John Stones deserves a big upgrade to 71. So let's move on to Phil Jagielka now. He's been injured for this period of time what I'm recording, and this is where Stones actually stepped in for him. But I've left him at 80, but I've moved some of his stats down because of he's older, and the fact that he just needs to push more in a game. But I've left Jagielka where he is. Hopefully FIFA also leave him there as well. So we go from Jagielka to Seamus Coleman. I've upped him by 2 from his normal card, which now is 76. His recent card was 72. So they've upped him a lot since 72. So, but I think he deserves a 78 rated card because he's a really good right back. He's been scoring a lot of goals for Everton this season, and he's also a very good player, and he deserves some kind of Europa or Champions League football. He's coming up for 25, if not he is 25, but he is a great player, and there's no doubt about it. He deserves some kind of football in Europe next season. So I've upped him up to 78 because of his performance this season, and hopefully EA will do the same. So we're going to centre defensive mid now, which is McCarthy. Again, I've upped him. He's put in some good performances, but he falls over more than anything, and this is what made me think he doesn't deserve 78. If he stayed on his feet more, maybe he would have been a 78 for me, but every time I watch him, he's always on the ground, but he has put some great performances in, and he can pass really well, and there's nothing I can say but 77 for him. Now, Barry isn't here, obviously. He might join next season. That's unconfirmed. So we'll go to right and left mid. So we'll go to McGeady first. McGeady only joined a few months back, but he's already put in some great performances. He actually helped us in the Fulham game and Cardiff game. He's really good in them games, and I think he deserves 79. I think he's either is 79 now or 78, but he deserves 79, not 80, because of his age, and I just don't think he's worth it yet. We'll go to Morales. Now, I'll put him up to 82. Now, this is, for me, is a big upgrade. He might have only been 80 before, but he's 82 now, and it's a big upgrade because I just think he really deserves it. He does keep hold of the ball too much, but I think he does deserve the card, and it needs to be pure gold, not just non-rare. He needs to be a rare pure gold. And he has done some great free kicks for Everton this season, and he can't stop running and scaling people. He deserves everything, 5-star skills and everything. So I'm going to give him an 82 overall. But I don't know if you should change him from strike. Like he was a striker on FIFA 13, but I think they should give it the option to put him back in strike because he's a really good striker as well. So yeah, we'll go to Naismith now. He is a striker, but I won't bother about it. But initially, he's a right mid. This is why I've gone to him. I've upped him up massively as his performance this season with under Martinez is fantastic. He just knows the game. He comes on from the bench and he switches games around, such as Fulham. He put the best performance of the season in against Fulham, which we won 3-1, luckily. So we're still in the Champions League race because of Steven Naismith, and that sounds kind of sad. But he deserves this big upgrade, and nonetheless, we'll move on. We'll go to Oviedo since he is a left back, and I'd missed him out before. Oviedo, I've upped him massively because he did, before his awful injury, he put some fantastic performances in, and especially scoring against Man United, which no one could stop talking about for about a week at least. Oviedo put some great performances in, especially the goal against Stoke. That was a fantastic goal, and I think he just deserves the 73, not 74, not 72. I think 72 is too low for him, but 74 would be a bit too pushy for him yet. When he comes back from his injury, maybe EA might only put him up to 72, 73 or 74. Hopefully they do put him up to 74, but we never know. So we've done Jagielka, Stones. We'll do Barkley. Now this is a card I really enjoyed making. I love the way Barkley moves around the pitch, and I couldn't help but put him up to 81 because of his performance. He's been the player of the season for me this season, and he's not stopped working hard for the team. He's been, related to Gaza and Balak. He's a fantastic player. He deserves a higher rating than what he's already got, which is 77. Before that, 72. He deserves an 81 rating, and I think a pure gold card. But he's a great player. He's only 20 years old. This is how good he's going to be in the next few seasons for Everton. Providing he doesn't leave, I think Everton will be able to push on with him as if he was Wayne Rooney. But we'll never know. So we've done everyone now, apart from Aruna Kone, who has been injured since the whole game, which was quite a while back. I've lowered him because before the whole game he was putting some awful performances in, and he could not pass the ball. He hit the post from about 4 yards out against Stevenage in the cup, and he's just playing awful. Maybe next season he can show himself what he's worthy of, but that's, he'll be about 30, 31 then, so people won't want to see a 30-year-old run around the pitch as a striker. But that's all my predictions from Everton. My next video on Everton will be the transfer rumours that we've been linked with. Thanks for watching YouTube, and I'll see you guys later.